painting on a blackboard today, and I'm gonna just freestyle this shit. I don't even know what I'm gonna do, but we're gonna make something cool. Definitely be fun. So don't get this confused with this. One is a water-based coat, one is an oil-based coat. This is the shit you need. You need the oil-based. I was using this for fucking like the first month of painting, and that's what I thought that you would use to fucking, you know, start this, like, you know, start this style of painting, but it's not. The shit fucking dries your shit out and like fucks it up. Oil and water don't mix, so it'll leave a cracky finish and it doesn't look right. This is the right shit. I like to like just blend these two together a little bit to like make it almost look like there's like fog at the bottom or some shit. Shit out in the distance. Alright, that's about where I want it. Cool. I think today I'm gonna do Prussian blue for the sky. Actually, you know what? I wanna do more of a sunsetty kind of a sky, so I'll start with Indian yellow. And then we'll go into yellow ochre. Some bright red out there. Maybe some alizarin crimson. All right. So grab this shit right here. Going into Indian yellow for the sky real quick. I'm gonna try to make it like a sunsetty looking sky. So yellow ochre is kind of like a goldish color. I like to put Indian yellow because it's like kind of like a little brighter. And this is like a nice gold top that you can put over top of it. It looks sick when you're doing sunset type of skies. So we're gonna blend all this shit together with a clean, dry brush. Has to be clean and dry. Start at the bottom. So we're gonna blend all this shit together and make it look like a sky. Looks about right. See these little, the way I'm doing the brush strokes is kind of important when you're doing skies. It makes it look like a cloudy effect. I'm doing little X's. That's what like, I mean, whatever, we'll talk about this shit. I'm a fucking Bob Ross nerd, and I pay attention to what he does, and it's important, because if you do, you'll have cool paintings that come out looking like his. So I'm doing these little X's because it creates like a little, like almost, you see those little like things that are coming out? Like those little, it almost looks like a cloudy effect, and then when you blend them together, it gives you a sky. So that's cool. That's about where I want it. I got this paint. It's called Mountain Mixture, so I don't gotta fucking spend a bunch of time like mixing a bunch of different paints. So I'm gonna just use that today, so it'll be fucking just easy. These things right here is how I do all those mountains. Need that. So you grab the paint with that, and then you pull it out flat. See all those breaks? That's how you make mountains. Boy! Get a little roll like that. To me, it's like really important to not like, when I'm doing this shit, like I don't like it when you leave any like stringy shit behind the mountain, or like you have to, it's really important to like make a good top edge. We don't give a shit what's going on in the bottom because we're gonna just blend that out, but the tops have to be good. Tops ain't good, your mountain sucks. That looks about right to me. And get all the extra paint off. Then most of the time you want to do this with a clean brush, but I have a paper or like a towel, so I just wipe my brush on it. So I don't like to fucking always wash my brushes. It takes too long. So you grab this, you kind of just pull it down. It blends out. So we got like a basic mountain shape now, and I'm gonna throw some highlights on this motherfucker. I don't know what kind of mountain I'm feeling today though. Like if I want to do like a snowy one, or like a, maybe I'll just do like some kind of like rocky looking mountain, like a brown one. So
I'm gonna vote for snow.
You're gonna vote for snow?
I love snow.
I'll throw a little.
You don't have to.
No, you know what I'll do? I'll throw a little snow on it, like it's like melting at the top. I'll make it look rad. I'll do that just for you, bro. So this is where we kind of like have to mix some shit up a little. I like to mix yellow ochre with dark sienna, and throw some white up in it and mix it up. Wipe my knife off. Wipe my knife off. See how I mixed it like and didn't over mix it? That's what you want. Because all that shit you'll see when you put it in the mountain. So we'll start up here. Little by little. All right. I need like a shadow color. I'm gonna take some of this same color that I used for, what was that for? Oh, the mountain, whatever. Just gonna mix a little bit of that into it, make it darker. Leave it marbled like that. Little roll of paint.
Show me that little roll of paint. Hold on. Keep it still. Alright, now it's...
Actually, I might, but. Yeah. Got some good paint rakage right there. So we're gonna tap the bottom of this shit anyways, so it doesn't matter. I know what it looks like either. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Just putting in its own private shadow. Every dimension needs its own shadow. Bastard's hard to get into right now. I can't get into it. There we go. All right. Nice, I got a nice fresh towel behind the dirty one. I didn't realize I was using this fucking dirty one the whole time. All right. Looks pretty good to me. I see one thing I want to fix. That looks good. That's cool. Cool. Looks about right. Grab a different palette. Need some more colors. Trying to picture what I want to do. I think I'm gonna just come in with some trees and put some grass and like, I don't know. I can make this like almost like a desert scene if I wanted to, and like maybe put like some cactuses or some shit. Just want to sparkle up the top a little. Okay, just wanted to do that. I'm gonna need a shitload of green for this. Hopefully I fucking can squeeze some out of these bitches. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Maybe this one. Yeah, fucking, I'm like running out of colors. I got some coming in the mail. Oh, nice. I got some right there. Cool. It's a good amount. Nice. All right. I'm going to do two things. I want to create fog under the mountain, and then I'll put in some trees. I was wasting so much paint when I first started, and like now I have like this little container that like I put my like extra paints in. So I was just like going through so much paint, like wasting it. Like I was like, fuck man, I gotta figure out a solution for this. We're gonna use that paint. Put the white at the bottom because in painting it's like a dark to light theory. The dark to light theory is like what makes like paintings show a lot of depth and shit like that. It just makes shit look cool. So I like to put a little light color at the bottom of the dark, pop it out a little bit more, fluff this up, make it look like some smoke or some clouds or some shit. Alright. Now that's done. Come in with our fan brush. And I'm going to just come in like this. These are just distant trees that you're not really gonna see much detail of, probably. Blocking in a bunch of color right now. Let's get this shit ready to be highlighted, and then you'll see.
Your mom rules.
Your mom goes to college. I'm just like putting in like little foothills and shit. I don't really know. Like a lot of times I just like to freestyle them because, I don't know. When I watch the Bob Ross videos, he tells you not to copy, and you're never going to be able to make a painting exact identical anyways, so I like to just freestyle the shit now. Like when I was first starting it off, I kind of like went by his videos and kind of like watched. Like a lot of the boards that I have painted now are like just ones from his videos, but I like to like make up my own now. You can see shit happening when you paint. That's what's fun about it. Like, right here I'm gonna have a bush, I think. Putting some grass. I like to leave like little like dark spots, like little dark holes. It shows like, like little different dimensions in the foothills and like the grass areas. When you leave those little, like if you kill all that, then it like kind of just blotches and looks like, I don't know. Like I like leaving that. It's cool. Like I'll come down with this one and I'll go right under that one to make like another little gap. That's like a little gap somewhere, I don't know, out in there in the fucking field. This brush is a pain in the ass sometimes. This is the real fucking brush right here. Give him some tree stumps.
Talk to us. What you got going on?
For sure. I'm sorry.
No, you know it's cool.
I get in my zones.
No, it's cool.
Yeah, so I'm putting in tree stumps just so that the trees, like, gives it more depth. Pops them out a little bit. And I like oil painting because, and I always say this, and I don't mean to offend anybody, but I always say acrylics for pussies because, I don't know, like, it dries flat. Like, you're not taking a risk. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess, whatever, it's cool. I respect it, I guess. I think people can do amazing things with it, and I think that's cool. But me personally, I think all the greats were like oil painters, you know? Like all the best artists of all time were like oil paintings. You know what I mean? From classical art to like modern day art, it's all like, I feel like it's always the best when it's oil. This shit's pretty cool. You can like scrape in twigs and branch tree limbs. It's an easy way to just put in tree limbs. I like doing this. It's pretty fun. Make it a little thicker at the bottom. It's just like a lazy way to put in shit. I like scraping shit in. Sometimes I'll even scrape, like when I sign them, I'll scrape it in. Cause I'm just fucking too lazy to like wait for it to dry to like, cause like sometimes, like I used to sign all my paintings with my script liner brush, but then like I got these oil paint markers and it's a little easier. It's just like the Sharpie. It's just easy to fucking boom. Just like that, you know, super quick. But before I was like fucking like waiting for them to dry or like trying to like put my signatures on there with like a fucking, like on like wet paint, and it was super hard to like get it to come out good. Looks like a fucking third grader's handwriting. One last thing. Hello. Hello. How are you? Just tapping highlight on this. Don't need too much. This is what makes the trees like pop out. Just put some highlights on that shit, and it like before you couldn't see shit, you know. Oh yeah, one of the things that I always forget to fucking do, I gotta highlight that tree too, but you gotta get the bottom of your board. When you're doing oil paintings, it's very crucial to fucking paint the bottoms, because then when people go to hang them up, when they're walking down the hallway or wherever they're walking from a certain angle, you can see like just colors that aren't supposed to be there, like white or whatever the wood grain color is just blotches of it, like little holes of like, and it just looks like shit. Like I have like the first one I did in my room, I'll show it to you guys. I have a thumbprint on like the bottom that I can blatantly see, you know what I'm saying? And I wish it wasn't there, but it's the first one I did, so it's understandable, I guess. I'm still kind of learning. Well, you're always learning, that's the thing, you know? Some people never learn though. And that sucks. Yeah, I've definitely fucked up a lot in my life, but you know, I think over time certain people learn, and I think like, you know, maybe I was one of those like late bloomer kind of people and like just like had to figure out on my own because I was super ADHD and shit like that. And like no one ever really taught me shit. But like my dad and my parents, like they tried to teach me shit, but I was so fucking hyper that I just couldn't really like manage to grasp it. You know what I'm saying? It kind of just went in one ear and out the other. And then like teachers tried to do the same shit to me, and I just like never really fucking cared. You know what I mean? Like all this shit they like, I mean, it's good to learn a lot of the stuff that you learn in school, don't get me wrong, like history and certain things that I like to know, but like for the most part, I didn't fucking care about any of that shit. You know what I mean? All I've ever cared about was skateboarding, and it's led me to this and like these things that I'm doing, you know? And that's fucking beautiful. Because I would have probably been in Atlantic City like a gambler or like some fucking just loser. You know what I'm saying? Like, or like just not doing productive shit, and that sucks, you know? I come out here and I fucking paint and like, dude, I honestly don't know how I wasn't doing this shit like 10 years ago. Like I fucking like, this is like fucking like orgasmic to me. Like I love doing this. I come out here and just fucking get in my zone. I smoke a shitload of weed, play some music, and just do this, and I don't have a care in the world. I don't think about any bad shit or fucking, you know, just fucking relax. And that's what it's all about, brother. Brotherins. Yeah, boys. We done here. We done. And that's how you do it. Woo! Yeah. Cool. I want to smoke a bong rip real quick. Should we take a little fiver?
Yeah. Yeah,
You're the
dude, you
shit, dude. You guys
fucking
rule.
crushed it, dude. That was awesome.